One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us in Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Northwestern ready to kick it off to get things started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Spartans offense takes the field.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Wants to throw again. Finds his man. It's Thomas. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gore. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man on the right. That will be enough to move the chains and give him a first down in the red zone at the 14. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Great team defense on that one. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D-linemen staying in their gaps.
Touchdown, Spartans! Quick strike through the air for the score.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Michigan State, 7, Northwestern, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Wildcats offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
The play-action fake. Oh, they're after him. He picks it up, still on his feet.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Looking to the big tight end. quickly after the pick, but man, do you have to take care of the ball down here, and they didn't. They'll mark it at the 27. A shot toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. They'll try the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Caught over the middle. It's coming. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Northwestern will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Leaves it with the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. As they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Now the play fake. He's going to fire deep. Snags it down the right side. Running free. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Sparty. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. First play of the period, 1st down here. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Here's the pressure. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Bounced right back to them. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Here comes the heat.
What an effort getting to the quarterback there. You think about Michigan State D linemen, Jarrell Worthy, Shalik Calhoun, guys that would use their frame to their advantage, and you just could not block them. This guy has physical ability. He's got a lot of things you can't coach. One of those is that frame, and he used it right there to his advantage.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Leaves it with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Spartans want to crank the tempo. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. At the 20, he's got space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Spartans are threatening in the red zone. Under fire. Touchdown, Spartans. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment beat. Dang, you talk about home field advantage? Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
0.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to run it. At the 35, he's open. Oh, he's got some space.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Got a man, it's coming. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to pass, it's Barnett. He's got it inside the 15. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. On 1st and goal, let's see if Northwestern can score. Looking to throw. Bringing the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. Got enough space. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Good right down the boulevard. Had to settle for the field goal. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Speeding down the left side. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Michigan State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Pressure coming. He's dropped on the sack, and now the hill gets even steeper. The Wildcats headed quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Boy, was he well protected. Finally lets one go to the left. Fires into traffic. Pick. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Reels it in down the left side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense got it. They're on the run. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Northwestern. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia Tech will need to mount a comeback, but those fans that were there when Calvin Johnson was a 2-time All-American know this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Illinois. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. At midfield, he's got room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Here's the handoff. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Smarty.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking for a crease. It's Winston. Look out, he's got room. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Hits him in stride at the 10. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
That was a big touchdown for them, too, because they're still trailing. They've got a lot of work ahead of them here in the second half, but I think that's going to give them a lot of confidence now going into halftime. I can't wait to see what they do here in the second half.
Moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. And I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Spartans are in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Making side adjustments here. Floating away. Just a short pass to the tight end. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Spartans are rolling down the field. That's caught. It's Coleman. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Hit as he throws. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, Dave."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
That one can really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Now they'll run the draw. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Wildcat. Second and short. To the air, it's Barnett. The screen, he can go. And good blocking and space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the middle. Finds the big tight end. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Northwestern in business in the red zone. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down. And the timing just a hair off.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Fires to the right. A strike downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking downfield on first down. He'll take the deep shot. Snags it. Touchdown, Spartans. And the punishment has been extended. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off play action on first down. The short hands, it's Thomas. There he goes. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Grabbed over the middle. It's McGee. Flying down the right side. Inside the touchdown, Northwestern. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it. Oh, they block it. Still on his feet. Remember, he can return it. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll line up to go for 2. The snap sets up to throw. On the run, still looking. Pucks it out of the air. Stopped short. They'll bring him down at the one. He just couldn't get it in. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
31.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. Makes the grab on the left. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Winston. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's McGee. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Motion from the back. Wants to throw again. Oh, they're after him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The screen, he's got wheels. Touchdown, Northwestern. And they take it in for 6 more points. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was all. Empathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. On the move, it's Gore. Breaks into the open. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's complete. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. They really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Touchdown, Michigan State! And the pummeling has started. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Rutgers took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week. And the end result was a focused group of Scarlet Knights that fired on all cylinders. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Dropping back, it's Barnett. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Another incompletion on third down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. And the Spartans in the hurry-up.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing...
Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. To the air on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And he's brought down after a nice game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Spartans have their offense in high gear. Might be calling a hot route. Under fire. And the defense aimed. Got him at the 27. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Coleman. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Sparty. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To throw, it's Barnett. Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the run.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Northwestern will send out the punt team. No chance for a return. He makes the pair. At the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well, but now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What?
Makes the grab on the right. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Michigan State.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Michigan State, 76. Northwestern, 39.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Pocket breaking down. That's caught, it's Covey. Turning it on! Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They'll snap this one from the 32, it's first down. Looking downfield on first down. He wants a big play here late. Pass is incomplete, the clock is down to 9.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run.